On Sunday at Worthing Salvation Army, we began to take a look at the Acts of the Apostles. We looked at the last chapter of Luke's Gospel and then the first 11 verses of Acts. We thought about what it means to be a witness to Jesus and the amazing power of the Holy Spirit, and we marvelled, along with Theophilus, about what it might mean for us.
My dear Luke, thank you for your first book about Jesus. As you can guess, I was most intrigued to hear you were writing a second volume, and I've been looking forward to it with expectation. I did wonder how this amazing story could possibly continue after resurrection. And so, on receiving your second volume, I was keen to start reading it straight away. In your first book, you kept me gripped with a story full of wonder and grace, of healing and miraculous events. But more than anything, it was Jesus who fascinated me, a miracle worker, and yet his miracles were incidental to the purpose of his life, which was to offer and show us how to live life fully given over to the love of God. I was fascinated, therefore, with the details you gave of the resurrection and the sightings of him after those mysterious events at the empty tomb. And to imagine all you say is true, it just makes it even more of a tale of wonder and grace. Imagine then what it was like to open your second volume and read straight away the story of Jesus' departure from among us. My heart skipped a beat as I imagined in my mind his ascension. I must confess I did wonder what was going to happen to Jesus ever since the early days of resurrection. I knew in my heart of hearts he couldn't be with us always, so limited geographically to one place at a time. But an ascension? Such a difficult thing to imagine. I can't tell if you are offering a symbolic story here or outlining the facts. Either way, the means of his departure seems unimportant. Yeah, I imagine you are saying that it is what is left in his place that is important, and the implication of the two men who turn up as the disciples stare into space, as if, I don't know, longing for Jesus to be with them. It's beautifully and subtly made. Though I have to confess, I can imagine how they felt. Those poor disciples, having been through so much, tying their whole lives and livelihood to Jesus. And now all of that familiarity is gone. It must have been quite a blow to them. So far, and I've read only the first page, and I'm looking forward to hearing how the tale will grow, but I imagine that they will discover that they've been left with more than they imagine. A confidence, I'm sure, a hope, I'm certain. But if everything I have read so far is true, and I do not doubt you one bit, Luke, my friend, then there will be love. A love that has seen all things, even death being defeated, and in that, spirit and truth. I dare not even imagine what might yet happen to this new movement. Jesus is gone, but it seems he is more alive now, more alive than ever before. Thank you for encouraging my faith with your own faith. I'm beginning to trust this adventure called The Way now, Luke. Your friend, Theophilus.